I thought you would be mine this Christmas. Rain, rain, rain.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I am going to be sharing with you guys basically how to plan a glow up. So a lot of the time we have this thing where we're always like, I'm gonna glow up, I'm gonna stunt on these but it's like, first of all, what does it actually mean to glow up? Second of all, how can I actually ensure that I'm going to have that major glow up? So this is what this video is going to be doing. I'm going to share with you guys exactly how to plan a glow up so you know what you need to do. Now essentially, if you don't know what a glow up is, it's basically an elevated version of yourself. It's becoming the best version of yourself. It's literally having an extreme transformation from one person to becoming another person. There's been a big phenomenon of glow up videos on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, etc. And you know, sometimes when we see this, it can kind of be a bit intimidating because we're like, can I really accomplish the same glow up that this person had? Well girl, you can do that and even more. Get a cup of tea and let's get straight into it. So the first tip is you're going to need to grab a pen and a piece of paper, and you're going to need to write down exactly what a glow up is going to mean for you. What is going to be your definition of a glow up? Agreed definition is really becoming a better version of yourself, right? But what does that better version look like to you? What image is your best version of yourself? So you need to get very clear and write down exactly what the best version of yourself means to you. How are you going to look physically? You need to think, what does that look like? What will be the habits that you're going to be doing? Will you be exercising every day? Will you be exercising 3 times a week? Will you be reading every day? For your hairstyle, are you going to stick to straight hair? Are you going to switch it up? Are you going to have curly hair? Are you going to be wearing lace frontals? Are you going to be doing tape-ins? Are you going to be doing sew-ins? Sis, I want you to be specific, as in get down to the nitty-gritty. This is the time where you need to actually get very specific as to what it actually means to glow up for you. This is the only way you're going to be able to accomplish a glow up, is by being specific, because it's all fun and games creating a vision board on Pinterest and having all of these aesthetic pictures, but it's not specific enough. You need to write down what it actually means for you to have a glow up. What does that glow up entail? Write that all down on your piece of paper. Number 2 is to create a vision board of your elevated self. So once you've actually written down, you now need to visualize it. So that means that you need to collect a bunch of pictures that relate to your glow up. So this is like, I think personally, the best part. It's the most fun part because you're getting all these different pictures and it's all aesthetically pleasing. It's super fun. You're like, yes, I feel accomplished, I feel ready. So definitely enjoy this process, because this is probably the easiest bit. I want you to find pictures of your best self, spiritually speaking, mentally speaking, physically speaking, and financially speaking. All of these different factors, find pictures that are going to relate to you as to what it's going to mean for you to have that glow up. Be really specific. The reason why I want you to do this is because it's really important to have a visual representation of your elevated version, as this is going to keep you motivated and will push you to stay disciplined and consistent when times get tough and you tend to forget, why am I doing all of this? This is hard work. Well, the vision board is going to remind you exactly why. You want to get really clear as to what habits it's going to take for you to become your elevated version of yourself, for you to achieve the glow up that you want. So habits equals your results, your desired results. That's exactly, if you want the formula to life, it's your daily habits. Atomic Habits, the book Atomic Habits teaches us this. So many different books teaches us this, and also the Bible teaches this as well. It's really important for you to get very clear as to what habits you need to do every single day in order for you to elevate and become the glowed up version. This sunlight is really doing my head in, but there's nothing I can do. We move. So yeah, as I said, essentially habits is the steps you need to take in order to reach your desired results. So be sure to write down all of the habits you need to do. I'll give you some examples. If you are losing weight, I love to use weight loss examples because it's the most easiest one to like grasp a concept of than to really understand what I mean when I'm explaining my points. So if you're on a weight loss journey and you know you want to have a specific physique, let's say you want to have a physique like Lori Harvey, right? In order to get what Lori Harvey has, you need to have specific habits that are going to help you to burn that belly fat. So that's going to include being in a calorie deficit, or even more importantly, that's going to include eating less, fasting more, drinking loads of water, exercising consistently. You're going to want to increase your movement. These are all things you need to do in order to get the desired physique. Do you understand? So as you can see, it really is all about the habits. It's not really about the result. Once you know, okay, this is what I want to achieve. I want to achieve this body physique, or I want to lose this amount of weight, or I want to make this amount of money. That's it. You know that's what you want to do, but you don't have to think about it again. Now you have to focus on the habits and tracking the habits and being very intentional of achieving consistency and discipline with the habits. Guys, I just unlocked the glow up, okay? Habits equals desired results. Don't ever forget that. Create positive affirmations that you repeat to yourself in the morning and also when you go to sleep. Having positive affirmations is an amazing way just for you to start channeling in the version that you want to become. If the version you want to become is, you know, financially abundant, she's looking after herself, all of these things, you want to create affirmations that relate to these things that you want to become. So for example, saying stuff like I am beautiful, I am loved, I am financially abundant, all these different things you want to start repeating to yourself, as over time this is going to help to change your self-concept and the way you view yourself. This is really important if you're trying to attract an elevated version of yourself. Create a glow up playlist, so you can use Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Amazon Music, whatever music platform you use. Create your own glow up playlist. Call it a glow up playlist, or put your name. So for example, if it was me, Helen's glow up playlist, and put all the different songs that you like to listen to that makes you feel good, that gets you pumped up, and it's going to push you to do the daily habits you need to do in order for you to reach your elevated, glowed up self. Okay, this is really important because I feel like music is such a big thing for most of us in our lives. Don't listen to any music that's going to give you low vibrations, low energy. Just you know, for me, a lot of the times if I'm listening to gospel music, I feel a lot more encouraged, especially if my mood is down. So I have my own playlist called Gods, and I'll literally just blast out some old school Christian music, because the old school Christian songs, yeah, don't sleep on them. They're the best. I don't care what anyone says. I also like to listen to Nipsey Hussle when I'm on my grind and I need that push, I need that I'm gonna make it. Then I listen to Nipsey Hussle because he definitely, like, he helps me a lot, man. Find your favorite music that always gets you in that elevated energy. The next tip is to track your progression. It's really important for you to track how you are progressing through meeting your habits and just doing the things you need to do in order to glow up. So you can have a 30-day tracker. I have loads of printable resources on my self-development platform, the Thriving Boss Hub, so I'll leave a link down below for you to check out. So you want to track your progress, see where you're going. It will help you to stay accountable as well, which is really important, because I genuinely feel like the glow up process is something you have to do by yourself, which means no one's there to keep you accountable. But having said that, if you have a piece of paper that tracks your progression, you're keeping yourself accountable, you're aware of how you are doing your daily habits, and you can improve anywhere where you feel like you're slacking. You can see that and then improve on it and create some sort of action plan to make sure that you reach your goal. And my last tip is to have a deadline. So have a deadline as to when you want to glow up. And I know quite a lot of like self-development people say not to have a deadline, or don't rush the process, or it'll put a lot of pressure on you and blah blah blah. But I actually think it's really important to have a deadline at times, especially when you have a glow up, because what this is going to do is create urgency within your brain, and you're going to be more disciplined and more likely to meet your habits, your goals, your targets, all of that, in order to become the elevated version of yourself. So listen, have a deadline. If you feel like you're someone who struggles with anxiety a lot, and deadlines and dates and stuff could actually negatively impact you, then don't. Know yourself. But if you are someone who kind of thrives off of deadlines and likes a bit of a challenge, then definitely set yourself a deadline. This will push you to reach your glow up a lot more sooner. That is it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, subscribe for more, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.